Today is my first live stream on YouTube, and I'm going to be talking just a little bit about how to successfully implement new technology for your team. So, the first step to successfully implement new technology for your team is don't. You heard that correctly. Don't ever implement new technology for your team. Huh? Let's break it down. If you want to be successful, start by letting go of the notion that your goal is to implement technology. Your goal is to solve problems, and there's lots of ways to solve problems. Technology is a set of tools that can help solve problems, but technology very seldom, if ever, actually solves problems by itself. Usually, it's a combination of people, process, and technology that help solve problems. After you come to grips with the fact that technology doesn't solve problems and it's not the end goal, then the next step is to actually correctly articulate what the problems that you're solving are. So you need to start by asking your team what the problems are. Do not ever tell them what the problems are. It doesn't matter if you have the most experience, if you've solved this problem before, or even if you were literally hired and are being paid to solve this problem. As Echo Consulting, we usually are. Telling people what the problem is going to make your life infinitely more difficult. And honestly, you're going to have a way lower chance of success. What Think about the classic parable, right? Of like teaching to fish versus bringing fish. Now, it's a lot more valuable to learn how to fish and teach someone how to fish than to bring fish. And especially if you're going to be expected to bring fish every single meal, you're just basically kicking the problem down the road and not really actually solving what the problem is, right? So it's really important that you ask versus tell what the problem is. It's a critical step to set yourself up for success. So it's important that the team articulates in the problem as an individual, each individual, right? Because they have their own perspective and experience with the problems. And it's important that they're able to articulate as an individual, this is the problem I'm experiencing, and that they realize and look around the room that everyone has experienced this problem just from a different perspective, right? When they realize that they're all experiencing the same problem, you've made a major step forward in how to get to the solution. Okay. Your role is to help the team realize when they're focused on an individual symptom instead of actually identifying the problem itself, and or when they're starting to jump right to the solution when they haven't actually articulated the problem. You know you're successful when everyone on the team is able to articulate the same problem in a very similar way, right? And that really ends up being the goal of the project, the charter, the reason that you're moving forward, and helps you define what the return on investment is going to be for solving this problem. So once you've gotten past the notion that technology and implementing technology is the goal, and you have a real problem statement that the team actually aligns on and agrees is a problem, then and only then are you ready for the next step, which is to look at solutions. Too often, we've seen clients immediately jump to the technology. They're demoing technology, they see cool features and ideas, and they haven't even articulated the problem, or maybe just the leader has articulated the problem, but they haven't included the rest of the team. So, again, step number one, your goal and your role is to help solve problems, not implement technology. Ask what the problems are, ask what the challenges are, ask what the experience is, and help the team align on the problem before looking at the solution. The next live session, we'll talk a little bit more about how to solve problems with technology. And then we'll be talking about how to design solutions that fit the problem, the goals of the team, and the future strategic objectives of the organization. Again, my name is Molly Yanis, and I'm the founder of Echo Consulting. We blend people, process, and technology to drive digital transformations that increase transparency, improve results, and grow more and help teams grow more and struggle less. If you're interested, stay tuned.